are so many directions. Now, the greatest effort of Satan under the sun it is, and by multiplying opportunities. Don't forget that fake opportunities come from the corrupt imagination of darkness. Fake opportunities come from the corrupt imagination of darkness. Satan can make something that is not true to look like it's true. The reality that we knew there was no need to look for any shortcut. There was also no need for me to look for a life that is devoid of. Or look for, yes. That opportunities, you see, God does not provide opportunities. He gives visions. The brothers of Joseph went to Egypt to meet opportunity of food, but they were visionless. Excuse me, it doesn't matter what you get from where you're not meant to be, you're still miserable. It doesn't matter. Tinubu doesn't know. Being Nigerian president is not too much. It's not too much. It doesn't need to be there to understand it. If he's a visionary man, he will know that being Nigerian president is not too much, because he will come out soon. If in life some things are clear to you, there are people you will never admire. God does not settle men except he gives them families. And it is in families he settles men. Visionary families. I told you, I said, even if a wanderer is prosperous, don't still envy him. You see, because it is not about what you have, it's about what took your life. A life that is properly invested does not lack things. Wait. You're a pastor. Instead of growing your church where people meet you. Where people meet you. Buy land, build a church where people meet you and where your destiny is tied. Somebody is telling you, you need your own house. You need your house here, you need your house here. You keep on moving up and down. Now, don't forget that the house you're trying to own does not represent you. Does not represent your value. You're simply looking for comfort, outside value. And it will reduce you. There's no human being that have ever met me and care about where I live. And because people don't care about where I live, I like glory. I would never care about where I live. I always care about why people should respect me. And it must not be for house. Why do you think that Jesus, 12:2 of Hebrews, he insisted on dying? 33 and a half. But I say high thinking. Anyway. All I'm teaching is high thinking. And it's my sustenance. I called one of the days when this building was not, I think it was about 2 months or early February. I called the Cage one day and said 3 buildings are going on in the camp. The most important to me is the cathedral. Even God knows. I called the Cage one and said, tell engineer that out of this building, the most important to me is God's house. There's something you don't know. You don't know it. You don't know it. Listen, you don't know something. If you go at the edge of this building now, at the edge of this building, and carve out a cubicle, and put a window there, and put a policeman there for coming down there, and put don't look for me there, I will thank God. At the edge of this, at the end of this hall, that's what I'm trying to tell you. That time we're going, I can lie down there. You don't know, they don't understand. That time we're going, I say I can do what? Listen, if I lie down there, I will sleep comfortably like I'm inside the room. I'm only that way. That's my mode. Very comfortably. I'll still be there, dreams. Same vision. And excuse me, when I will come from there, I will not feel inferior to you. Because physical beauty is not my value. But that which made me shepherd, I will never lack it. No, it's not my value. I will never lack one single thing I should give God to represent me in eternity. Why are you trying to look at something you're not meant to see? Why? Why are you getting wrong inspiration from a wrong source? Why are people that are smaller than you influencing you or trying to model you? Why? If you don't stand very well to see clearly, you will keep admiring fake people. Something doesn't look ugly until the end comes. So we should be careful. Let me say again, I say sometimes doesn't look ugly. Until the end comes. I was watching somebody's narrative on William Branham the other day. The man said William Branham was used by God and also used by Satan. That's the first time I had it. But I need to tell you something very authentic. And can you say praise God? Let me tell you that. There is no man that operates gift That's not used by the devil. Much. There is no prophet, there is no healing minister, there is no crusade, there is not used abundantly by the devil. And do you know why he uses them? Eh? Just like I said, I tried to climb here, a cloud came out of the water. If I don't have eyes to see it, how will I see it? I'll call it God. I said I climbed here, and the snake from my brothers, I climbed up on the water, and I started saying something on behalf of the snake. Now, how many people can accept it? If I don't have eyes to see it, I'm a gifted man. I will say that prophecy is from the snake, from God. There was a day I was telling you that I came to my office in Lagos. A masquerade, the ancient masquerade that represent these ruins, came to visit me in Lagos just to check on me. Yes. Yes, that ancient masquerade that destroyed this village came to check on me. And then he came with a snake. When the two of them came and the mermaid, there were three of them, they were standing by my left. And they were trying to talk to me. And then the angel in my office was at the right hand, they were also there. And I was surprised that they were not fighting. But those two groups were struggling for influence on me. The masquerade told me that I'm still insisting that I don't need a wife. Yes, with a snake. That this ministry, we need a woman. That was mermaid, masquerade, and snake. They said this ministry, we need a woman for proper administration of the way it is. You got to see it. The angels will say you're a eunuch. If I don't have the eyes, how can I know? If I can't see them, how will I know who is talking who? If I don't know, I can say that God has changed his mind and asked me to marry. Clap your hand for what I just said. If I cannot hear it from the mouth of the snake. And don't forget that the snake represents my foundation. And don't misunderstand it. They are the snake of my mother's village, of my mother's, of the Gobikes. So they have good intention in the natural. Someone should clap. It's big. Just say something big. except that they have natural converts who are not part of heaven. Should I explain that divine beings are not part of marriage? I know that. I know it's in your mind. If you want to marry, wherever a girl that want to help you in ministry is, take her. That's your business. Don't make it God's business. God wants you to feel comfortable to work for him. He doesn't care about who makes you comfortable. No, it doesn't. So it's not, it doesn't bother about it. As long as it's legal. So don't say that God was forcing you to marry that girl. He was forcing you. It's a false theory. What has got to do with what snakes arrange? That's the way you're looking at me. Yes. 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 Yeah, that's yes.
To see this snake.
To see it.
Yes. To know that this thing
is coming from a snake.
Yes. I'm imagining what would have happened
to Lucas.
Yes. Because people have gotten such directions and call it that God spoke to them again.
Yes.
Because they couldn't separate the voices.
Yes. They don't know who spoke.
Yes, they didn't know who spoke.
Yes.
So that's, and like when you're talking about you are climbing the altar and then the shadow came and you saw the shadow.
Yes.
I've experienced such things, but I didn't see the shadow. I just know that I came to the altar
and then you got dry.
Yes.
And you don't feel like preaching. You're bad.
So I didn't see that shadow, but I know I felt, in short, I just felt like don't preach, not even say anything on the microphone. But I had to start worshiping and worshiping long. Yes. But I was watching myself to start noticing that I started gaining.
That's what I explained.
Yes. So I'm imagining how about, and there's something I want to ask you about.
Yes.
There's something you keep telling us, but I want you to balance it under discipleship. Yes. You keep telling us, that there are things we should not copy from you.
Yes.
There are things we should not copy from you. So under discipleship, does a disciple have to keep some things? Are there things a disciple is supposed not to copy from the master? On the discipleship.
Is what you said now? Is it you're going back to what you would have already said? That you go from yes. He said this thing, like you don't know that I can walk away.
You can walk away.
I can walk away. And you can't walk away, you'll be trapped. I can do something or say something because I'm a divine person. I walk away. You got there. You can't walk away. So I said, don't get near it because you can't go out.
You can't walk away.
You can't walk away.
Lastly, sir, what are the boundaries? How do we know that one we will not walk away from? And the one we can walk away.
Put your hand together for that's a great question. Like any other humanity. Divinity has its own. Messianism has its humanity. Messianism has its humanity. So when I behave like a messianic, like a human messiah, don't copy it. Because I behave like a human messiah, but I'm still a God. For instance, there are women that get close to me and I relate with them like love, that we're so close, and they take me that way, but it's not true. They will be loving me too much, but I'm not. It's not true. I'm not around. So that's when they buy me something, care for me, do this. I say, God, to help them to know that I'm not real. That I'm not. Why we shouting? Huh? I say that I'm not real. I'm not real in that thing they are trying to do. That's why when I was in Kano, it used to happen to people. A woman can come to my office on Tuesday. I say, come and say, how are you? I said, I really miss you. Where have you been? Where have you been? I've looked for you. Didn't go to church on Sunday. Where have you been? I said, come, sit down. I'll go to my fridge and get malt and give her. I said, everybody know you didn't come to church. Kitty. She was very, that kind of talk. She'll be happy and all of that. And then on Thursday, that is after 2 days, she wanted to come and meet me. Michael. When they do, that's a woman I treated that one Tuesday, came back on Thursday. For us to continue with that thing we was talking. The woman don't know that man has changed to a God. I'll ask her, I said, you say you're looking for who? She was not crying and be going. And there is something I want you to know. I'm not fake. What happened that Tuesday? I was human. Now on Thursday, I was a God. If you meet me on Tuesday, telling her that thing. You meet me, telling her that thing. You can start telling it to another woman by yourself. And you don't know that on Thursday, that when she left, I disconnected from that. Eh? It's also like what you could say that I'm trying to be harsh. Sometimes I get very harsh. I get very harsh. But being harsh is not my nature. I will still go round. Huh? I will. Now I'll still go round it. I'll go round it. I'll come round. And the people already know that I have both small child, woman, and God. So anyone I give them, they accept it with all their heart. But it is still precarious, just like Eloka is living with me. It is still very precarious because he can't manage it. I don't have one stable, like what I shared now. I don't have one stable character that is in a pattern. That is in a pattern. Let me look. How do you manage? How do you relate with it? Yeah, when you discover that I'm that way, yes, you follow me from far. Huh? Huh? What is it? That yes, okay. Yeah. Yes. You will.
Whether you are in the heaven or on earth. Before I approach.
Put your hand together for it, Thomas.
Because that watching will determine my next step. And then you know there is something. You know why I'm asking this?
Yeah,
I've had a lot of people take a stand on either what you said,
I said
in your earth man,
what I said, that messianic earth man now. Yes.
And they didn't know that is not you completely.
No, it's a phase. I left there.
Yes, they didn't know that's not you. So that's why I was asking that question, because sometimes it seems to confuse the lesser beings. It seems to.
There's no way the confusion is part of it. They should be getting confused.
Okay. Yes,
the confusion can't stop. You see, because even me myself, I'm not in charge. I'm not. Like one of the days, he brought meal. We had 2 meals from there, and then he brought them to me. I said, open this one, he opened. I said, open this, he opened. I said, close this one, he closed. I said, close this one, he closed. I said, take 2 of them out. And he was looking at me. I went and bathed and went and lied down. When the first meal was open, I saw that the gate closed. The gate closed. They opened the second meal. They closed the gate. So I know I will eat. And then when I said take it, they supply me with grace immediately of obedience. So that's why in this place where there is something, Reverend Mark is a gift to you. Can you make it? Can you clap big? It's a gift to you and a gift to me. He told him that today is his birthday. We are going to pray for him in the evening. We don't do much birthday, but we have to Pray for him. Put your hand together. Now, what just like what I told Pastor Mota that day he did, I called you, I told him about you. I said, you are so gracious. He's staying with me. My spirit, thank God for you. Anytime we are like in the camp or we are together, about gracious management of this environment. Word is not enough to see how I appreciate you. Even sometimes there when you're uncomfortable with what is happening around. Sometimes it's not of this land. Don't joke with something that's unique. It's something we can't talk about. Time will not allow us to talk about it. All these years, just like which one are you talking about? Which one are you talking? Do you know what it means to stay with me? There was a time I was bringing water in bucket and put it on that chair when I was trying to launch Sabbath in Kanu Church. I don't know how he manages it. He will follow me. We'll start putting water on our body. Tomorrow I come and say it's not true. Put your hand together for it. This is too much. I'll come and say it's not what? It's not true. He will say, okay, this is not true. It's not true. Was that going again? Doesn't get tired of it. How do you do it? Somebody jam your hand together. Great. Great. And we are just still here. Are you clapping? Why you must know it's a gift is that as we sit, some people keep coming to us and keep going. Now we are big men. We are small. Gift. Clapping hand is not enough. Gift, God. It's a gift. The work of God. Ordination. Word is not enough. That time I was dancing there, a thought came to me about some of us who are convert of the lion. You are not really for me. No, you didn't come for me. You're not looking for me. What connects you to me is that the spirit that made you, you're trying to see him in me. That's the relationship. If you didn't see him in me, what would you do with me? Did you see what I shared on looking at so many directions? At so many directions, you see something that's supposed to be one scattered into 10. Took energy from one source. Took energy from one source and depleted into 10. Something that's supposed to be a whole projecting from one direction, instead of one, it projected into 10. Now, how can the 10 directions be powerful? That's the beginning of failure. The whole of this bowl should follow one athlete and go. One. Yes. And then he created 10 athletes. And then that particular one value was depleting from 10 openings. That's why some people can't be anything. The money, the source of the money is not much. Wife is taking it, children are taking it, house rent is taking it, good car, school fees is taking it, shoe is taking it. Traveling outside is taking it. Until the soul is sold, the soul is sold. Instead of praying for money all the time, increase your value. I say increase your value. When value is high, money will follow it. The mystery of the last incarnation and its season. The mystery, this is eschatology, the mystery of the last incarnation and its season. There are three things I want to share. One is vision. One is the power of vision that rescues from destruction. Awesome. But vision doesn't have the same power of incarnation. Now, every season has a program or a project, if you like, or a purpose that introduces it. The time of Joseph was introduced by vision. You cannot be incarnate and you're trying to share your incarnate body that belongs to a particular spirit with a woman. So incarnation takes totally, vision doesn't. I say incarnation takes totally, but vision doesn't. Now there is also a difference between incarnation of 2,000 years ago and the present day incarnation of vengeance. When God is taking God himself is taking the nature of a man. When God himself, in the incarnation of grace and truth, he wasn't God himself.